What is happening to me? I spent ages brewing this and it just does this? This is the worst day ever. Hey everyone, Dan here from the Diamond Minecart, and welcome to another Minecraft mod review, where today I'm going to be showcasing the Brewcraft mod, which adds a whole new process into your Minecraft game so that you can brew yourself some really funky beverages. Now this process does take a little while, but the final results are really awesome. So let's get on with a fair few crafting recipes. So first up, this adds 2 new seeds into the game, which are corn and barley, and this is what they look like fully grown. The corn looks really cool, and when you break them you'll get little corn on the cob, so I'll just show you those quickly if I can find them. Here we go. Here's some corn and here's some barley as well. So that's what you get for breaking them, and they look really cool, and you're going to need those for later on. I don't know what happened there, but let's go on to some crafting recipes. So first up, you're going to need some of this copper stuff to make some of the things you're going to need for later on in the distilling process. So first up, you're going to need a mining sifter to even get this copper out of some ores. So what you're going to need are 4 spruce wood planks and 5 string to get a mining sifter, and then when you put a mining sifter and 2 gravel into a crafting table, you will get some copper nuggets. So they're fairly easy to get. Gravel is obviously really annoying, but turns it into a less more annoying thing. So up next, you need to get some more of this copper to make some of the more vital parts of the distilling process, which is a still and a thump keg. So a still just needs like an upside down T and copper nuggets in a crafting table, and then you just need 4 in a diamond shape like this to make a thump keg. Now all of these, both of these together, will make a thing that you can store all of your brews in, which we'll get to in a bit. So moving on to the next chest, and we have a brewer's furnace and a worm box. So the brewer's furnace is what you need to distill your stuff, and then the worm box is what you need to extract it and finally get to drink it. So to make the brewer's furnace, you're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cobblestone and 2 copper nuggets to make the brewer's furnace, and then 8 copper nuggets and a water bucket to make the worm box. And this is what they look like. This is the worm box right here. You need glass bottles to fill it up, but I'll get to that in a second. And then you have the brewer's furnace as well, which I've got set up for later on. And this will only take sticks to create your brew, and that's because brewing takes a hell of a long time. So I'm just going to stick these sticks in here. It will take a very, very long time. These sticks don't really burn very well. They're really slow, but it makes some damn good cider. So yeah, let's carry on with this. And you also need some kind of ingredients to make your brews. So first up, we're going to need some flaked maize, some barley flour, some malt, and some yeast. So to make flaked maize, you need cobblestone and corn seeds to grind up those seeds and make flaked maize. And then you need to grind up your barley as well to make barley flour. And then to make malt, you need water, 2 torches, 3 barley, and a bowl to make the malt. And then the yeast, you need water bucket and 2 barley flour from earlier on to make yeast. Now all of these combine together to make different beers and brews. So we've got 3 different brews in this mod, which is corn moonshine, what I want to call Poiton, I don't really know how to say that, and then we've got cider as well. So to make these, you're going to need the copper ingredients from earlier, which is the still and the thump, and then some of the ingredients we just talked about. So the first one we're going to make is corn moonshine, which is a water bucket, 4 flaked maize, yeast, malt, and then the thumping the still, along with some water to make the corn moonshine filled stilling keg. And then to make the stilling keg of Poiton, you need potato, 2 sugar, yeast, obviously the copper ingredients, and the water bucket to make that. And then we move on to cider, which needs obviously 5 apples, the copper ingredients, yeast, and water to make the cider one. So that is all the crafting recipes and how to make your beers and brews and stuff. And now we move over to here, and it's only done this much. Yeah, this is how long it takes. Obviously, if you're like familiar with the brewing process, you know it takes a long time, but damn, this is going to be a long time. So I'm just going to have to wait here and then kind of show you how it works in a minute. So yeah, a bit awkward. Wow, this is taking forever. I've been here for like 5 minutes sitting here just waiting for this to fill up. So it's really annoying. I just want my beer. Oh, it's really close. So close, come on. This is just teasing now. Come on. We just need just one more little pixel. One more little pixel. Come on. Please. Come on, the arrow is practically full. Come on. Yes! Finally. Seriously, that took about 10 minutes and about 10 sticks. That was a bit crazy. But now we have our cooked stilling keg. So that is how long it takes to brew some kind of brew for you, basically. Now, God, it's nighttime as well. This is how long it took. Come on. This is taking the mick now. Hello, Moon. Well, anyway, we've got to get this. This isn't even the end. We need to get our stuff out of this keg and then drink it, basically. So now we go over to the worm box, and you need to have at least 8 bottles in this bottom here. So I've got, 64 just to make sure. And then you take your cooked distilling keg, put it into the worm box, and then it will distill your stuff and give you your cider. So give me the cider. Oh my God, this is going to take forever as well. Oh my God. At least it's not taking as long as the other one. So as you can see, the process is actually quite accurate and pretty detailed as well. It takes a lot of time to brew this stuff like it does in real life. And hopefully I'll get to see the cool effects in a sec, because it's just taking forever. So as you can see, it's going to take 8 of my bottles. Actually, it's going to take more. How greedy. It's going to take like 9 bottles. Okay, it took 8. So I took 8 bottles, and now I have 8 bottles of beautiful cider, and you also get some experience for that. Did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see it? I got some experience for that too. So it's like, furnacing stuff. What is it called? Smelting. Smelting is the thing. So I'm just going to turn it to day just because it's a bit dark around here. I didn't really plan to be here this long, but that's how it worked out. So as you can see in my inventory, I have 8 bottles of cider, some Poiton, I hope I'm saying that right, has a really scary looking X on the front, and corn moonshine. So the first one we're going to try after going into game mode 0 is the corn moonshine. Now it sounds awesome, and it gives you nausea, strength, and resistance. So I'm ready for this. I'm gonna drink it. I'm gonna drink it. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. What the hell? Right then, so I figured out what was wrong, and I tried to drink all the rest, and it seemed to be the fact that only the cider one would work. So what I had to do was brew all of these manually. So you better appreciate this. This took a long time. For some reason, when you spawn it in creative mode, it doesn't work. But now these are all working. As you can see, I've tested a couple of them, and I'm going to be able to show you them now, finally. So corn moonshine gives you nausea, strength, and resistance, as I told you just now. But hopefully it will work this time. So we'll drink it up and get the effects right now. And I hate this. The nausea effect in Minecraft makes me feel utterly sick. Just like, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh. So yeah, the nausea eventually wears off, and then you're left with strength and resistance for a short amount of time, which is really cool. So that's how you feel when you get drunk. Yeah, so I'm going to drink this milk and move on to the next one. So the next one is going to be cider, which is the best of the 3, which is, yeah, it doesn't have a negative downside. It has resistance and regeneration. So let's drink this up, and we get a decent amount of resistance and regeneration for about, yeah, 30 seconds each, which is really, really good. It's the best one because it doesn't have a negative downside. It doesn't have a downside at all. So yeah, that's a really good one. Let's drink this milk and get on to the last one with the big black X on it, which is Poiton, which I hope I've been saying right for the whole mod review. And it gives you poison, blindness, strength, and resistance. It gives you the longest amount of strength and resistance, but also gives you the poison and the blindness. So here it goes. Bottoms up. Oh my God, this is horrible already. Blindness. No, I'm not. At least it hasn't got nausea on here. I don't even. Oh my God. Just got. Okay, we're just left with the blindness now. So we've just got blindness, resistance, and strength for a minute. So I'm just gonna be stuck in this darkness for a minute. Luckily, I've got this milk with me. So that is pretty much what this mod has to offer. It is a really, really well designed mod and well built, as it really takes all the levels of the distilling process and puts it into Minecraft. The length is kind of annoying, but hey, it's as accurate as it can possibly be. And the effects are really fun too. So if you do like what you see and want to play this mod for yourself, maybe include it in one of your survival let's plays, then check out the description below to go straight to the Minecraft forums post to check it out for yourself, download it and play it and all that good stuff. Also, if you're new to this channel and did enjoy this video and the commentary, then please do hit that subscribe button up top for the daily Minecraft videos, and for all of you, a like and a favorite would be greatly appreciated too. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Do try out this mod, it's really fun and just is really accurate. I'm surprised about how accurate it is, but it's really, really cool. A lot of effort has obviously been put into this mod, so yeah, do go check it out. And that is pretty much it from me, so all that's left to say is goodbye.